Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Betsy McDaniel in for Sandy Benson today, and it seems like there's not a day that goes by that you don't hear TED Talks or TEDx or TED something, and we're having one here. So welcome, guys. This is Stephanie Cauller and Rex Gale from TEDx Hilton Head. We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
So let's start with, we do hear it all the time, but I don't know if everybody knows what it means. So what is a TEDx Talk?
TEDx Talk is a locally organized TED event. Some people may have heard of TED events. They've heard them, they've seen them before. TED was founded in 1984 when this whole concept of technology, entertainment, and design was taking place, the advent of the computer. The first one was there. TED wanted to expand their brand, so what they ended up doing is they created TEDx's. So I, as the organizer, had to apply to TED for a local TEDx event.
Okay.
So TEDx Hilton Head was then born. We have to comply with a lot of the rules of TED. It is a nonprofit. We're a nonprofit set up under the Community Foundation of the Lowcountry.
Okay.
And this will be our third event. First one was in 2017, 2018, 2019. And that's the plan, is to have one every year. And the whole concept is ideas worth spreading.
Got it. And so is that the theme for this one, is ideas worth spreading, or is there a broader theme as well?
The theme for this one is reinvention.
Okay.
And we pick a theme that's kind of loose. So really a lot of our speakers can kind of shape their experiences into reinvention. So you're going to get speakers that are from all over the country. We have local speakers. We're bringing up a fabulous artist from Sarasota named Joseph Arniger. He really reinvented the Sarasota art scene. So when we were talking about our speakers and wanted to bring in kind of a bigger community reinvention, we thought about him. And so speakers across all realms of life talking about reinvention, either personal or on a grander scale.
Well, and how did you go about choosing your speakers? And tell us a little bit more about some of the other speakers that will be there too.
Sure, the speaker selection process really it's been interesting over time. So we've had 3 events. We've had more than 100 speakers apply. And typically the process is we do have an online application that they complete. We ask them for their idea. What is the idea we're spreading? Because it's all about their ideas. We do some phone interviews, and then actually what we started 2 years ago is we actually are doing auditions.
Okay.
So we literally had all those that could locally come in, and we have a panel of about 10 or 12 different people. A lot of them have speaker coaching training, so we go through basically a selection process. We have specific criteria. They basically base the criteria based on their presence, the idea, those kind of things. And then it's simply the top scorers are the ones that were selected.
Nice.
A few of them we do invite because they have some very, very broad knowledge about specific topics themselves.
Right.
But 90% of all of our speakers are selected through that process.
Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
It's
really
neat.
cool.
It's
That is
really
really
cool.
cool. So how do we get tickets? When is it? Where is it? All that good stuff.
Yeah, what I'd like to do is if I can share a little bit about the speakers themselves.
Absolutely.
Because I think that would be really, really important.
Please.
You had mentioned Joseph Arniger,
yep.
who's going to be coming up. Kansavici he's a Turkish emigre. He's going to be talking about how to teach the world to read, in essence. And I'm going to just mention some of these: Jevon Daly, Eric Esquivel, Sheila Ferguson, Jimmy Gibson, he's a magician from Charleston. Imelda Golden is a student at the University of South Carolina, Beaufort.
So we have all
Welcome.
ages.
Right.
Students, adults, retired folks.
That's amazing. I love
Dennis
that.
Ittenbach, Juan Carlos Jimenez, Jill Johns, Wayne Johnson, Dr. Wayne Johnson, Tricia McCucci, Elizabeth Millen of Pink Magazine, Peaches Peterson of the Mitchellville Preservation
great.
Project, Aaron Resius, Frank Roberts, the founder of Lady Island Oyster, Jane Carson Sandler, Emra Smith, Harry Williams, who's the mayor of Hardyville, and then B. Ray. So tickets are selling fast.
Yes.
If you want tickets, the best thing to do is go to TEDxHiltonHead 2019 at .eventbrite.com. If you
Because
just Google TEDx Hilton Head, you'll get the link.
Yeah,
get
or
that.
you can go to Eventbrite. You can search TEDx or Hilton Head or May 11th. It's pinned on the top of our TEDx Hilton Head Facebook page. It's on Instagram. So there's lots of ways to find the ticket
It's easy
link.
to find, but you better
It's
find
easy
it
to
because
find.
they sell out, right?
They do.
They've all sold
Every
out.
event has been sold
Yeah.
out so far, and we're down to just a handful of tickets left for the 11th.
Yeah.
And it's an all-day event, 8:30 in the morning until 2:30 in the afternoon. It includes continental breakfast, full lunch. The tickets are $75, and it's going to be a wonderful event.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for sharing about it. It sounds fascinating, and I can't wait to see it.
Thank you
It's
so
going to be
much.
great.
It's gonna
Thank
be
you for
great.
having us.
Absolutely. And we'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.